My country people still on the matter. Nigeria and our country. And we will continue to talk on how to make the country better for you and for me. Because if Nigeria better, city, if not the fence, not go too full everywhere, the house will fine. You go see them from outside. But as it be now for Nigeria, a person go build house well. The house go fine, it go carry fence, cover the house. Now problem, I don't go lie for you. Many things done for our country, and we go do them one step at a time. We want to talk about our presidential election when they come for 2023. Many people they talk about so the political parties, some don't zone and go some area, some don't zone and go some area. But me, they ask, how if they choose credible person? Now, through zoning, or a person we don't feel deliver for the small we they give out before, we be merit. I dey here for studio with senior journalist now they call him because he's now executive director for the Authority newspaper. In there with me, Mr. Chuks Akuna. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Nigerians.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much.
You see the country where we're now. APC don't finish their primaries last week.
Yes.
How you see the primaries?
Their convention.
Yeah, sorry, their convention, national convention. How you been seeing? They say me, I watch I reach around 4 o'clock.
That's good. Now, with the follow now, you know, say me, it don't take when I start to cover political parties. And it gave everything that they call evolution. If people were very much of those days, you could see 545 evolution.
Yes, I remember that one.
Evolution. Evolution be say, you see if person, as me I did now, I be like 5 feet 11 inches. It's supposed to be say my son will top past me. You know. Now that's the theory of if you do sciences for biology, anything, evolution, when things evolve, they're supposed to be better. But as it be, our parties, instead of the evolution make it the better, now the reverse guy will put them. Because we still say, because if you don't get better party system, you know if you produce better candidate. Because what will happen now, you see, one military day as a IBBB president that time, you can't say instead of calling himself military president, he get Armed Forces Ruling Council, and then be their own National Assembly that time. They will say this man, he will be this, and so he be this man, he will be this, and so he will be. And if you see what happened for Eagle Square last weekend, now the same thing. So now Buhari be president, commander in chief. Now he be head of the Federal Executive Council. Now I be head of APC.
No, just I be leader now.
No, I be head now.
Okay.
I be head. Meanwhile, those days, party different.
From governance.
From party supposed to be different. But now they don't make party now. Now APC don't become like, in fact, the headquarters supposed to be for Villa. And the meaning because now if one man now, because the sweetness of political party, that interaction, when people mix, they say see what you want, then they put them to test. But now if president say, because now even minister, even they worse for party because if you check minister, even if president say one minister today, you know if you appoint somebody, the person got to go to National Assembly.
Yes.
But now see political party, president say you want this man and that man, nobody question him. No National Assembly for party. So now if president sleep, wake up, say this man, national chairman and that man.
But as if president choose person, the people still get right to say they don't want now. Say they want
where the right now? Where the right where you the right where they don't force everybody now.
I know because if you see some states like one of Osun states where she to come from, they come out, they come talk, say they not carry them along, but in nowhere, in step down and cross river state, woman leader, they choose one woman, and the other one, the chairman of the party come out and say nobody there around, nobody there around. The woman who they say nobody around come say she wants to contest. That's what tell you see. You know, say the people still get voice.
No, it depends. You see, it be like when 1990s, when our president will not be as MK Abiola. When he win the ticket of the party. So they come to ask him, say, you don't care who will be your national chairman. He say, no care. He say, because if you hold head of cow for your armpit, the tail no matter. So this one now will happen. You know, say if you come for political party, for those who don't sabi how party be, you get 4 very important positions for political party. You get one, the chairman, that's both national and state. You get woman leader, you get youth leader, you get secretary. So if you get these people, you don't secretary, chairman, woman leader for EXCO, you don't take over the whole
structure.
Yes, that's what they be. Just like if you come assembly, you get what you call principal officers. You get the Senate president or speaker, deputy speaker. The leader is very important because all the motions now you go move on. So if your own man there, your own man, the deputy speaker or deputy Senate president, and that's because deputy speaker or deputy speaker, speaker and deputy speaker, then president of the Senate and deputy president of the Senate, they call them presiding officers. So they're very important. So if you get them, so you'll be whip, you'll be this, you'll be so it'd be like when you buy catfish. If you carry the head, you get what you could just cover the rest na bone. So the key positions where the president wants. And this thing not good because, like I said, when they talk, evolution supposed to, we supposed to strengthen our party democracy. So and because our party they get weaker, that's why you could see somebody today, he's saying that APC, tomorrow he's saying that PDP, tomorrow he's saying that APC.
Because don't overturn them. But why they can still bring all these people from all the states now, still come Abuja, why they don't say they want to choose, they don't get people they want to make?
You know, say, because of Electoral Act. So if not be say Electoral Act, they for us for their bedroom, say you na national chairman, you na this. But maybe just be like, say, you get what they call facade, smoke screen, you just...
Because I see INEC that day.
So INEC must come, so, and the law say there must be written consent, say they must write them. But we know how these things be. You see, if you see everybody, you see all the people who run for national chairman of APC, most of them are my friends. All of them, some don't even travel out, they vex. But they never talk because one, if you do, maybe you're a contractor, they will stop your contract. You understand? So you don't say this Nigeria, now you make, as poverty they increase, now so control of government, they day easier for a few people. You know, see like states where people they poor, the governor, you get one state for Southeast, I know I mentioned that state. The governor, if they carry and go safe in lock the key travel, nothing they happen for that state again. Because that state don't get 1 billionaire. It's a state where money no day. And not be just issue of billionaire. If you check in the 1970s, where we get all those Bola, all those governors, all those Adamu after them. You be governor, you see billionaires get money past state that time. But now, even person they pick dustbin now, if they make a governor, automatically in 6 months, when you get money passed for the state. So that's the problem. So you see, there's a relationship between poverty and political culture. Okay, this is when we go AIT. My colleague, they talk say, now you see, as people they're hungry, people they vex for government. Nothing. We be like say nothing we fit do. But I say, maybe not just happy because. That's why they talk, say, Nigerians do this side, Nigerians do this side. Now they bomb plane, they bomb train. You understand? So make government you say, now if you say people want protest, make Buhari go, for instance. You go see Villa, some people for Villa will just carry 1 million. When they go area 1, they go full bus with protesters. They write placard, give them. Some will carry placard turn upside down.
You never know it's carry.
But when they talk, say the thing no good. You see me, people they tell me, say make I take suffering, they talk. But me I talk say, I don't go take suffering talk. Because you better say, you talk the truth. If they kill you, don't say you die for the truth. You get one of our colleagues, you know Todwe.
I know Todwe.
Todwe now, that TV boy. When Todwe they are alive, I'm sorry to say, if you talk to government, say no, you will pull shirt, they fight you. If you talk, say no, leave Buhari. But see the way the guy die. Our colleague, he paid us as he died. Today, nobody knows how the guy take die. And the guy, they favor government, both for APC and for national. But see how the guy carried that. So for a grade, now how you going to feel? So now we talk, say, if you see the thing, bad thing will go happen, make you talk. Now make this thing where I mention they talk, they vex me. I'm going to digress. If you know, say, they don't dig hole, Julius Berger don't dig big hole, then you see boss when they come, you don't stop that bus and say, no drive, no enter there. No, you don't make effort. You keep quiet, then after you say, I've been telling some people though, they don't hear.
Yeah, but you make effort now. Because like everything that my colleague they talk here, before you build the house, you first of all calculate the cost. You get money for duplex.
Yes.
You get money for boys quotas, go do foundation of duplex.
Exactly.
For our government to get money build that train.
Yes.
people from that region for Nigeria must know how that terrain be.
No, be see.
Even if the minister not ask them, suppose ask minister which provision you get first.
No, not be him. No, not be see. If you recall, I think last year, when they said they shoot that train, you remember?
Yes.
The government covered the thing, cover, and so pay the story can't die. You remember? They said they fire this thing, they said a lie. They will come and say a lie. You get what they call warning signals. If your engine if your car dey overheat, you go first see the temperature go first rise. Then you go see if you don't stop, then you go see vapor they come up from engine. So we get enough warning signs. So now when you say the minister, you talk say make the right name, but they don't agree. You do press conference. This one now will tell us now. If you talk, the Nigerians for hear your voice, or if you resign.
Who there is that for Nigeria?
That is the problem. So now people don't die. Well, if the family of those people will die, I will encourage them when they take the case go Hague, because government officials are culpable. You get what they call culpability. If you know if you protect your citizens, if you don't make deliberate efforts to protect citizens, you are culpable. So we don't see crimes, war crimes. We don't see people that don't drag presidents, ministers for some countries. So because we know if we continue like this, if to say these people where they talk now, I mention them. If to say them don't get this problem before, if when Jonathan deals, there are people, God forbid, some people don't die for their family. Therefore, still they are alive to contest all this to be in government. All these people when they kill now, all these people when they kill for this train attack, you know what they forbid tomorrow? They might be president among them. So if you say for 2014 they attack this thing for this in Kaduna, where President Buhari survived. Yeah. God forbid, like say they from kill at that time, even the president. So these are things we're supposed to check. And we talk this morning, we will be happy with our face they shine. See this family for behind them too. That man who they kidnapped the wife and children. Imagine those how people they feel sleep. Then we hear Erufai, they come out, they talk, say, then they even listen to the conversation of those terrorists. They even know where they're there. I mean, which other, how you want to talk, say that they're complicit? Pass like that. You know where armed robbers they, you know what they happen, you know what even when they hear the conversation, and you keep quiet.
Chief security
for that state. For the state. And he want to shift the blame, go government. You understand?
But that the train with this now, where the thing will happen now, Minister for Transportation with that, when come talk say, no say, tell him like this go happen. We need gadgets. Even for some areas here for Nigeria, we don't even talk and say, all these CCTV camera ready for Abuja, even one motor, they never fit track, see. Now the train now will be inside bush. They don't get anything they fit monitor waiting to happen around the train. Well, that's what we talk about now. Make we continue with what we talk about.
Yes.
2023 presidential election they come, and the president will be the number one man for the country.
Yes.
How you feel? Say what you feel? Say we're supposed to take measure how the political parties go take choose who go occupy that position.
Yes, say for life, it's like what we do. You get many factors, many things where we consider before we do something. And not be everything what you see, they be as you see them. And some things fit they pass as you see them. So it boils down to this issue of zoning. Whether you see every village for Nigeria get presidential material.
Yeah.
Every village get. So just like football, China be 1/4 of the world, about 1/5 of the whole world population. But if they want to play a football match, how many players they bring? That's still 11. Countries will be 2 million people. Now the same team they go still bring. You understand? They don't go talk say China. Make our team. You understand? So I want to tell you something now. Who be OPEC SecGen? A Nigerian. Barkindo. Dr. Barkindo be OPEC SecGen. Nigeria is a member of OPEC. But for OPEC, now if you check oil production for OPEC, Nigeria be like number 7. But Nigeria don't produce like 4 or 5 SecGen. Now Saudi Arabia be number 1 of producing OPEC country. Saudi Arabia for talk say that they get the numbers, so and then we produce them. But if you form anything like town union, you form any association, you go to rotate the leadership. Because you see football, World Cup, no, now when they play, when they want to play, no Qatar. Qatar is a football country.
No,
Qatar, Qatar. Which world player?
They don't pay for.
You don't pay for this thing. Why they can't go there? Make everybody get a sense of belonging. Last time they can't go South Africa because Africa is a football continent. Before, as they start World Cup, they rotate between Europe and America. That's North and South America. Because South America and Europe get football, let's face it. But the country can say this thing no good though. They call this thing World Cup. Make it not be like saying only Continental Cup. So they come and go, they can't say okay, Africa. They can't come South Africa. And they can't go Qatar. That's what it is. Olympic Games is the same thing too. If you come for medals, where did they win for all this? No African country don't ever win World Cup. But they still can't come Africa for sake of inclusion, for sake of belonging. So I tell people something, if you say make only top people, so if you say only top people, make them they do something. Some people no go get chance. Okay, see JAMB for instance, because when people talk say no, to say we don't do, make we scrap them. No. You see now, see like our education now. All of us know say Naimo they carry first.
Yes.
For WAEC and for JAMB. So if you say make we throw the thing open, some still no get admission for Nigeria. Because you see say Imo now if you get 260 for JAMB, you know if you do medicine if you're from Imo. But if you get 210 from Zamfara, if you do medicine, you get reason like that. If not, the whole Imo, okay, see our armed forces now. Why did the talk say if you want to enter NDA, he still go bring 10 people? Yeah. Why did the talk say? They for just talk say, okay, maybe we just try open. Whoever pass, make it enter or police college. If you don't like go see or they say PAMSEC now, they appoint PAMSEC state by state. Is it in the constitution? No. So you understand there's federal character, which is constitution. So if you apply federal character to everything, also applying to leadership. Yes, everybody get right to expire. Everybody get right to expire. But just like everybody get right to write JAMB. But if you write JAMB finish, they probably say, well, sorry, you are from, you don't exceed your quota.
But this zoning something, not be not the constitution. But where is zoning? You don't bring zoning. Okay, let me zoning.
Okay, no. You see, zoning is everywhere, even for America. There's affirmation. That's what they call affirmation.
Yes.
Even this women inclusion and zoning too. You don't say women inclusion and zoning. Because women are human beings, men are human beings. Nobody stop anybody from aspiring. But if you don't protect them or children,
preferential treatment.
Yes, or like children, you have Child's Rights Act. It's zoning. You try to protect them. If you don't give them that protection, they don't feel compete. Like me now, if I go home, if I see people with this, if I want to carry people, I will say women and children first. Because if you say anybody will stand and make it enter
the youth, young people will pass.
They will push the women away. So it's a kind of zoning. They go Beijing, they go do affirmative action on women. You understand? If you know that, because the issue be say, if you don't get women for National Assembly, you understand? If you don't get women for state assemblies, you get laws where we will do, like we will be men, and we know they menstruate. We don't know how.
We don't understand how.
You understand? So it takes, that's why for hospital, the matron, they don't get patron. You know, a matron, a woman. Because when they born, a woman know how to carry baby. So if you don't do it like that, you will do policies that will hurt them.
Without knowing.
Exactly. So if you don't get lawmakers from South, they talk about oil spill, how they want to take no. If you don't get lawmakers from Southeast, they talk about gully erosion, how they want to take no. So these are the issues. So US now, this is 46th US president, because people tell you, say, America will borrow our democracy, say no zoning. You get reason. This is 46th US president. How many presidents don't get for Nigeria since we start? Shagari, elected. Shagari, Obasanjo, Yar'Adua, good luck, Buhari, elected 5. How many states we get? 37 FCT. So if you say we don't get, the US don't get 46 presidents. So if you say we don't get 46 presidents for Nigeria, if we don't go around state by state. So if you go around state by state, if it's okay, make it clap.
Okay.
You see the difference? So you don't suppose they carry orange and apple, say because two of them are round. They are two different things.
But why the PDP will start this zoning now? What did they do? Come like say they don't support the zoning again.
No. They not talk so. They're not fit. PDP not go fit because even now the man will be chairman of PDP now. How it take come? Now zoning now. No, the man will be national chairman, national secretary. A very fantastic man, national secretary of PDP, very fantastic guy. If nobody say the zone to southeast, he no go fit be. Because if you say make everybody go, okay, why did they even do primaries? Because even this legislation, I mean, National Assembly seats, lawmaking, you should say every state get 3.
Yeah.
Then they can't divide various constituencies. Some get 8, some get 10, some get like that. You understand? If they don't do them so.
So maybe I was going to feel cheated now.
Not even they don't do them so. You know, possible everyone knows people represent themselves. So you must choose people. Okay, China not one president they get, 1.something billion. Now one president they get. So there must be a process. You can't involve everybody
together.
No, you can't involve everybody now. General election, because if you say okay, independent candidacy for Nigeria, for instance, see what we do last time. We will get everybody will say they want to run for president. For ballot box, for ballot paper, we'll get 1 million people with one. It's practically impossible. It's difficult, if not impossible. So that makes this okay. Let's do this way for harmony. Not as they say there's one for North Central. They can carry and go Benue. The man calling just national chairman. If not so, if they say make what's it be name, Dr. Yacha, you come out, make everybody come contest for national chairman in Nigeria. If for no win, Senator Ayan for me. If they say the whole South is when they come contest, people will reach 100 away from contest. But the zone, when they zone, micro zone, the problem now be say if you not go, when I call for the best for that place bring, because me, I school for Kwara State, I do Anambra. I school for Kwara State. When I did class, I see a bit of people they pass me for class. I see thief they pass me for class. I see Hausa they pass me. So nobody bring that. Nobody get brain pass. This thing when they talk say Hausa did this, all na lie. Everybody get brain. And so you go the say black man brain the inferior. So the problem is say as a zone the thing go north, when they go bring Buhari not sabi. So not be Hausa or not be Daura fault. If they say when they bring the best from Daura, Buhari self will not emerge.
Now President Muhammadu Buhari. But now APC now don't zone and go south.
Yes.
And the zone and go south.
I can tell you say PDP must zone go south because I mean I'm not telling you. You see, the morning tells the day.
Money?
The morning. When they break, you know how the day go be. National chairman of PDP, where it come from? Not.
When
Not.
Yes.
One secretary come from south. See, even during the military where we no elect, military we no elect. They check. When go one be head of state, will be Admiral Way, will be the chief of staff, Admiral Way, Yoruba man. When Butala, the head of state, North Kano, will be 2IC, Obasanjo from Ogun. Remember?
I don't. It's small that time.
No, not him now. Obasanjo be chief of staff. When they kill Murtala, Obasanjo come become head of state. To balance Nigeria, Yar'Adua, na colonel, na lieutenant colonel, they promote him 2 times. They give him double for making rank for rich. They come brigadier. They come become chief of because they feel say Murtala don't die. This was during the even during the war when they kill Adu Ironsi. Powers that be, go on a minority. But they know say if they bring a Muslim that time, problem will be. So they go look for Christian from north. They can yes. Because that time the argument where people talk say Muslim kill Christian, agree with say. So those people say they get sense, they go bring Gowon. Even that time, when you go to say Gowon na Muslim, until he come marry in wife Victoria for church, they come realize this man, this is a line of propaganda. So that's how it be. So it's just a check. So when they kill Murtala, Obasanjo become this one not elected though. Obasanjo become head of military. He go back, he go choose Yar'Adua. He go look for Fulani Prince Yar'Adua. And when you want to Yar'Adua, because Yar'Adua rank no rich. They come change the law. Yeah, that is the first military officer in Nigeria to get double promotion one day. So they get to catapult so that because that one no do make you reach that position, chief of staff like vice president. So they got to promote them for balancing. Yeah, the Shagari president Muslim from Sokoto invites who? Igbo, Christian, Ekweme. I mean I lie. No, that's what it be. Then they do. Then they overthrow IBB overthrow. What IBB overthrow? Muslim, Niger. Who you go take? You go pick AB2 Kiwi, Christian. Not just Christian, Navy. Nigeria now, if you check military, Army passed Navy like 5 times.
But there's not Navy pass Army.
No, passed for population for this thing. So Army is the senior service in Nigeria, followed by Navy, then Air Force, like the baby service. You understand? So, but if you check, even when they overthrew, if you check, even during the military, when they overthrew, they still give police slot as Milad, as administrator, 2 of us. They will give 36 states, they will give Army like 28, or they will give like 25 Army majors and colonels and lieutenant colonels. Then they will give Navy like 10 slots, then they will give Air Force like 3, then they will give police. Did they do it? Why? And if you take over everything that time, but just for balancing.
Because everybody feel included.
Exactly, they do it. Then you call for IBB, like I talk. When AB2 vex, say what they do again, vex come out. AB2 a Navy commodore. They for 5 hours someone make a chief of general staff now, but they still go Navy, and they go south and go bring I home maker. What's the check? So then do when Abacha take over as Abacha da Kano, when you go bring Christian Oladipo Dia from southwest. I mean that lie. So right from when Absalami take over, when Abacha da Absalami take over, Absalami Niger, what do? They go find Navy. I home. I mean Ahibe, come as CGS.
Mike Ahibe.
Yes, that's what they've done. So this is Navy, this is military. We nobody elect. Because see, you have to balance this. I don't give you example of OPEC. I don't give you example of World Cup. These are things that you know. Even for Security Council, even for UN. If UN want to take resolution, you have what you call permanent members of the UN. You understand? You have Security Council, you have permanent members. But even at that, every country gets 1 vote. Even Burkina, country will not get, so there's not even reach 50. They get voting right. Why they don't like that? There's what they call sense of inclusion. And may I use this very simple example. Kill cow for your house. Kill cow, make you roast the whole cow for your house. Make you chop. They make you go one party. Then they invite you for one naming ceremony or this thing. When you reach there, then you know some chinchin they will be like stone. Where they need to put butter, they don't need to put egg. Then they share them. No, you don't drink wine for your house. You don't drink red wine. You don't drink orange fresh juice for your house. So. Then they share zobo. They share that kind of sweet. Then they come, they pass you. They go give other people. They come back, pass you again, go give other people. You don't chop the food for your house, so you know they're hungry. How you go feel?
You realize they're not invite you come to party.
You go feel bad. Even though you don't need that. If they give you that chinchin will spoil your teeth.
But if you check, most of the things people they talk about say southeast. Not only southeast, they like that. Other regions, they like north central. They say they never be vice president, they never force military.
No, you see. It be like make people no go that side at all. You see, Nigeria and Nigeria, whether military or civilian, one was head of state for 9 years.
And him from just
North Central. IBB president. One was president from 1966 to 75. That's 9 years. Then IBB was head of state from 1985 to 93. 8 years. 8 plus 9. I mean 17. Yasalam was head of state for like 2 years plus that one. Yes, check him now. I mean, go say they not be president.
But not be civilian now.
No,
they not elect them.
You see, go check list of heads of state. And them now, they took actions. They made laws. Who bring capital come here? Now military bring capital. You don't know. Not be civilian. No, after they Abuja here, Nah, from Gowon to Obasanjo and from Gowon to Gola. So all their laws they make, who do NYSC in Gowon? You know they work. All their laws, all the laws we armed forces do, they bind till today. Road safety, who create that? No, who create road safety?
Now military.
Now IBB. Who do SSS? Now IBB. Who do NIA? Now IBB. There are laws. So you can't tell me say that place that you go shut and say no they part of Nigeria. Now waiting. And those are even people who say by fiat, they use fiat. Now you make all the states we talk about who create them, not really to create them. Has Similar ever created one state? And states not legal entities.
Let's see
So we don't talk this kind of way to talk.
My country people, I don't see, I will still talk the matter of how we fit to choose our presidential candidates for this next presidential election when they come for 2023. Now more give person wey sabi, or more give people who never collect power before. And the two things we want check. And you get power, you get rights to fit send your message on WhatsApp, or you call to make your own contribution. Because now help now we need. Nigeria be like drowning man. Even if you say broomstick, you go roll up, you go to say Nairoko 3. Because now help, now we need now. But you now, man, I don't know, you're the media person and you look things differently. The Southeast, you see they haven't they prepared for this matter.
No, how did they prepare?
Coming together.
How? I don't understand.
And then the political parties, I know.
So how
different people don't come and so they won't declare. People
don't declare. Perhaps I don't declare. Rochas, Marwa, Umahi. So how else do they prepare? They go put fire for head.
One person before come out now.
No, they go there. They go there. When Buhari said come out for APC, come and show the article, they no full and brag. Man, no talk so. So no, see, if people don't try to blackmail certain region. Abibo, yes, but you don't say me. I'm more of a non-Igbo than an Igbo person. I try to be fair. You see, states now, all these states, Tabua in challenger for APC, they don't go tribunal. No, all states for not, then go tribunal. When as then declare these governors winner, they go sleep now, but they go court.
Brothers,
yes, they go court. You understand? When Yaradua, the late Yaradua, the STP. I mean, not the Sheikh Yaradua, the STP. This Yaradua married the different party. They have the same father, the same mother. So you know, follow. You know, we have seen. You see, human beings are the same everywhere. So maybe we don't come talk say these people know this. If now you see, Igbo are Republicans in nature. That's why you see, like, if you check the whole world, which tribe be the richest people for the whole world? Now Jews. And people don't try. If you bring Jews, the world is 7 billion plus. Jews are about 15 million, 16 million. But if you bring 500 richest people for the whole world, Jews be half of them. So people they want to say, why Jews be like that? So when they explain, say Jews, now for their culture, Jews they encourage them to ask questions. Jews, if you say that the waiting with this, you know, our people say, shut up, you know. Yeah. But Jews, in fact, for their culture, they say the answer to a question is another question. That's why Google, not Jew. Facebook, Jew. This, Jew. This, Jew. Because if we don't see before, say motor before, they use carburetor. Before motor, they use tube. Somebody can say, if you come out tube, it will work. So if you don't question what they call status quo, if you don't question how things be, see this phone now. Before, say with the wine phone, carry phone.
They know what they padlock am.
You understand? So before, if you go for church, if you want to do birthday, the photographer never come. You know if you do anything. But now with your smartphone, because people, anything don't happen. You say, see when they built Concorde aeroplane, Concorde 2 times the speed of sound. Sound will travel at 330 meters per second. You understand? So they can't do plane where they fly 2 times above sound. The whole world can't shock. But now plane they where they fly 10 times the speed of sound. So if you know the question thing, so Igbo no be for Igbo culture. If you know say for Yoruba, I speak Yoruba well. You know say for Hausa, if you address senior person for Hausa, you know you suppose they look in face. You know if you come Hausa man house where you don't get money, you can't sit down for a chair. You go sit down for ground. Now their culture, I don't. For Yoruba now, if Yoruba elder tell you something, you go believe them. You know we're supposed to challenge them. But for Igbo culture, if they do meeting, if a 5-year-old boy raises his hand up before you will be 10 years or 50 years, they will recognize that guy. So that's what you could be from day one. So even though the talk say na so will go, everybody go follow.
Okay.
So you have to understand that about them.
Even good sense when they go like that.
So that's why you see, if you check Yoruba land and you check the north, go check every governor for north. He don't carry bag for one big man before.
Yes.
But you see Igbo man, all these governors, nobody carry bag for anybody. Igbo man believes say, if this man can make it, I can make it. That's their culture. So that's why you see governors now, we see their father, say nobody know their father. So that's a peculiar culture, that's their culture. So it will be unfair to use your culture to judge another man's culture. You see, there's what they call, you see, when Oyibo come Nigeria, they do what they call indirect rule. Oyibo, get indirect rule. When they tell Emir will talk. What they try for South is, work. The first revolt was from Aba, 1929. Women in 1929, when Oyibo be the rule Nigeria, women say they're not great. That's what they do. So people get different. So supposed to carry Yoruba. Okay, see, like, I'm sorry to bring religion. See, like Muslims, when person die for Islam, they will say with total submission to the will of Almighty Allah. They don't bury and they don't go. Christians go cry.
So keep on.
3 months they never bury.
Save money.
Money. So person where they bury in dead body now, and that's where they stay 1 year to bury in dead body. This one is supposed criticize this one. That's what works for them. It works for them. This is what works for you. Works for you. Some people know they chop pig. Some religions know, like Islam know they chop pig. Jews know they chop pig. Chinese they chop pig. Indians know they chop cow. It works for them. It works for them. So you can't say because you don't eat pork, you criticize those who eat pork. So if you, just like pork is haram in Islam, for Hindi, beef is haram. They don't eat. That's their way of. So you can't judge. You can't use your culture, political culture, religious culture to judge another person. So it's very, very unfair to say South is.
But they say South now. South, a good luck do 6 years and 5 years. Good, they say good luck now South, and not from South. But if they not give, it's their feel say good luck still benefits. The Southeast benefits from that rule, a good luck rule for some years now. So at least it cover with the answer ability, and at the same time across the Niger, anything across the Niger and South. You understand? So if they say make South is not good this time, they give another region. You see them as cheating because
no, you see, like when they say make PDP, when they zone national chairmanship to North Central, just like now, this one will happen now. Even APC are North Central too. But they don't say Niger. But people from Niger come out. Okay. People from Kwara come out.
Okay.
So their region, so because say, okay, make we do like so, make we do like so. That's what they be. So if they say, but one thing we say is been Nigeria till today, Nigeria get 2 countries. You get criminal code, you get penal code. You know that?
Yeah.
So law for South different from law for North. You and I know that. Till today for our courts, now one country, but we get 2. We get penal code and criminal code. No, till tomorrow. And it's not. You know why has always been like that? Now from 1914, we had 2 protectorates. We had Northern Protectorate and Southern before Lord Lugard come merger. So it's always been like that. So that's why they say power should alternate between North and South. So if our come South, so the if talks okay, South, OBJ and South, they don't do presidents. That should now be their own internal arrangement. But like I told you, that's why the 2 major parties, they've zoned their party chairmanship to the north.
To the north.
So that's why automatically. So if you come to the South, the Southeast agrees to allow the Southwest, because it's the consensus. It is okay, Southwest still tweet. That's their own problem. Or South continue. That's their own problem. Or continue. You understand?
So the party don't do their own.
They don't do their own. And that is it. Because if you check, in 2007, nobody campaigned Rich Peter Odili or PDP for presidency. He was the most prepared. Odili and Donald Duke. But because at the time, it was not proper to allow a South takeover from OBJ. So OBJ, they have to go to Katsina to shop for Yar'Adua and support him. Say, all of you, they have to subsume, all of you subsume your interest. You know, Donald Duke was everywhere. And Donald Duke, would you say that like your former governor, would you say he lacked capacity? He transformed Cross River. Cross River was like America.
That time, no.
That time, you understand? Maybe now they don't scatter the whole state. But Cross River was the model. I went to Calabar that time. I looked for pure waters.
You never see.
I never see under Donald Duke.
Even if you throw the water saver, you will carry the thing.
Nobody, no SSS, they push person from Donald Duke. Donald Duke, he be like he says the man clean and so everything about him clean. He would have made a very fantastic president, but it's only not favor him. So if you didn't favor him that time, who must he favor now? These are the questions. So because you have to see, you know, even in court, there's something they say. It's called a cliche. Cliche we say something when they talk every time. They say justice must not be done, not only be done, but be seen to be done. And you know, say justice, they blindfold them, that woman. You know, say for law.
Say the woman blind.
No, they say they blindfold them.
Okay, you say then say.
They say they blindfold them. They say justice. When you do justice, people should not. And what is the aim of justice? They don't keep people tired. They catch people for the person they kill them. The family of that's even they kill the person they kill the family members. The person they kill will come back. But in a way, if you assuage the family, will they happy at least this man
do something.
They do something about it. That's the sense of justice. So people, it's not because like somebody when they jail in error, where they mistake put them for jail. We have seen this 20-something years, then they release them. When they release them, how they want to take repair the years we don't spend for and a mistake they make. But there's what they call compensation. They just make him feel well. Some justice has been served. You know, that's the way it's done. So if people don't see justice, and the problem all this our problem for Nigeria, all this insecurity, all this say people they take money, because people don't believe in Nigeria. See now, a person will work 35 years, retire. People don't fight for army. Pension to pay them, problem. Not injustice.
Big injustice.
Justice. Teachers now from I think Niger for the past 4 months, then they have primary school teachers. You know, the governor, my primary school, you go public school because those days no private you go. So
as we even do on strike.
As we do on strike, nobody cares. You understand? It's injustice. Because some people there now, some people don't they supposed to have their final exam. Some people now supposed to not be graduate by now. For 2-3 months now, nothing. Injustice. So the bedrock of the problems from every nation is injustice. You understand? So if you know, and that's why you see where you go, you say, why are we always like this? Person now will get belly, they fly. He reach American airspace, belly they worry him. He stay for America, he born. Carry Pikin come out. That Pikin American citizen.
Yeah, for life.
For life.
But 1 year will not be like that.
No, they born you for Sokoto, do everything you can be. Now that's American. You know, the only problem is say you can't contest the presidency. I mean, by birth, you must be born there. You understand? On American soil, you can president. If you like Arnold Schwarzenegger, if you emigrate, if you come like 18, 20, you can become citizen, you can be governor, you can be president. But that became when they're born for America, if you be president for America.
So then born now for Abuja now, and if you be chairman of one of the
They want to say your name like Kanem. That's the problem. So it's this sense of, so like I told you about evolution, instead of evolving to be better, we're evolving backwards.
So how political parties go fit get this thing right now? Because 2023 we need peace and we won't get smooth transition into the next republic. How political parties will get them right? This will be your advice to them.
No, it's to scrutinize. You just see another thing we say. Like why would they cry for Nigeria and I say Buhari? Buhari don't tell them and say no one president again. 2015 talker. He cry, say no they do again. 2011. He say no they do again, say don't come out for politics.
What person they change your mind?
Now that is the thing, but you have to ask yourself, are you willing to, if you want marry, for court or for church, are you, this man, willing to take this woman as your legal? They go ask you. You go talk about, even though if you cannot for mind, if you talk about thing, but you must still talk. They say guilty or not guilty, you go talk. If you go court now, you say you are guilty, they will just sentence the person. If you say you're not guilty, they will start to judge the case. Even when you don't kill somebody, people say when you kill her,
you say you're not guilty.
You say you're not guilty, you will drag the matter till the end, reach Supreme Court. So If person don't talk say you don't want to do something, you say you must do it. Because now first they go first Buhari. I see the man talk one time, say talk. Say if, like say in the younger, if you do more things. No, if I like him. So the man don't tire. You check him now, you check like 80-year-old man for your house, your grandfather or father. Don't tire. You tell us some story self, you know, you will say, you know, go hear well. You understand? So now, what we're supposed to do now is say we will scrutinize. Why not get manifesto?
You want a younger person, you want
no matter of younger person. You see, some people now, we see some states, I know one call states where young people they be like mad people, and then they for that state. I don't want call the states, but we know some states where young people say then be governor. We know too. Donald Duke was a very young man, one of the youngest. See what he do. We see other governors too where they're young. You get one governor, he said a nomadic governor when Donald Duke in the day. You know him. Let's say Donald Duke senior 1 year, being senior Donald Duke 1 year. One governor from the north, he said a nomadic governor. You know, he said the internet they carry the running state. You understand? So not matter of age, but true. That's why if person is 60 years, they say retire. I mean, if you reach 60 years,
you get your age, your head, your brain, get this way enough you carry.
You know, see, if woman reach 40, 45, they will tell her make you no carry belly again. Even the natural clock, her period will stop. You understand? Because even you now, even see footballers, wrestlers, once you reach a particular age, you must, you go begin because that graph. So because now, what thing we need, we don't need president what they will say something happen when they sleep. You understand? See like Buhari now. If Buhari a young man, if you say Buhari a young man, if I don't go Kaduna go visit those people where, that we will stop president from visiting the site of that carnage. Because the problem is that you see that train when they bomb for Kaduna, when they keep people, national disaster. You know why? Every state person they involved. I know like 5 different, Igbo, Ekwa Ibom, Ogori, different. There's no, because Kaduna is a central place. Yeah. So they don't say only one tribe. Only house I made they enter that train. Not train for the whole Nigeria. People, many tribes. Even Igbo self feed inside. We will never have to account for. And we may never account for them.
I know, because there enough you account for those things, those people.
That's what happened. People run now. So
and the manifest self
you know they are accurate.
People they sell tickets illegally. Go buy 10 tickets.
Because unless that's the problem. Because the train full. And people tell me say people will die plenty, but you don't say we now will not get wealth. Even military men when they deploy, they say they kill some of them. We can't. Because in this country, our government will lie. So even we journalists, if they give us
they lie, I mean, I would think say that they lie.
No, they lie. Forget. I think we say when they hit that train that first time, the government denies saying a lie, saying fake news and this and that. This one. Even if we say people inside this train now, they for talk say nothing happened. Nothing happened for airport too. They almost talk say that just minor thing until Azman say they know they fly again. So you see, each time you downplay, you see Oyibo, they get what they call terror alert levels. Get what will happen, they will send at 3. Get what happen, they send at 5. You know, they get different category of alert levels. That time when they first attack that train, all these people they chase IPOB people around, they chase these people around. They will sit down and strategize. Say this thing. Because you should be anticipating, you see, all over the world, what is the role of government? Even they call government Beke. You have to be a step ahead of criminals. You understand? That's why you see, like FCT now, you see every major corner, you will see police vehicle with the amber lights. It's called deterrent. If you want rob now, you don't see police there around.
Their presence.
And their presence, you understand? So, if these people know say government, because if you see now, see every day you see press release from Ministry of from Amici. They say they repel attack. So we always, now when they attack, they always repel. But we have never gone to catch or to just go and invade their air, you understand? So we always what do you call it, reacting. They say that they came but they repelled their attacks, you understand? It's not the one that happened yesterday or the first in Kaduna. The state government said that they were crossing the road. Crossing the road to where? From where to where? So these are the things. So we're not I'm sorry, we're not a serious people, and it's very clear because we take everything for granted, and that's why you see this thing happen for Kaduna. Now they're trying to fix what their priority now is to fix the railway so that people can start. I even hear some very silly things they are saying that they want to fly. You see, what is the speed of a train? Plane if they fly, with train. Plane they fast.
Fast train.
Even chopper, you understand? So each flight, will you be deploying this thing to fly?
Drone though, they use drone.
To do waiting.
To the monitor now. You understand? Drone are like camera with the fly. If you use drone.
But this should say not be out of drone. This should say you ask yourself, say, it's there the willpower. But when they say when there's a will, there's a way. Every friend don't come to every friend person they talk anyhow. Every friend say they know where these people they. So they know when they leave them. What's in drone? What now carry drone to now?
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. When we come, there is an enlightening mirror for things. Say, don't give me history now. When they never bomb me, if you can come now, we'll tell them back. You know, like, say, thank you. Let me just get director for Authority newspaper, and then they make sure so you can educate us on where we supposed to look towards for this 2023 election when they come. So now, what we go to talk with different style till the election come. And go, you know that Chuks Akuna, and I don't see face there. But we'll take small break so that we go see what they happen for office, so that they will check the paper well. Then later we'll go read that. But we look how students now, NAS, don't use streets, turn university, since they are lecturers and their teachers, when they teach them for school, say government, no one listen to them, so they no go come work again.